Evening, guys. It's Ben here from Bunbury Bootcamp. Hope your day is amazing. Hope everything's going well. I hope nothing in the world's stressing you out too much, which, let's face it, that's an unrealistic goal, but just do the best you can. Today's drill would be handy if you had a 5 kilo weight for sit-ups later on in the drill. So if you've got one of those handy, or if you can get one handy, pause now and move from there. As always, our standard old health and safety warning, make sure you're feeling good, make sure you can breathe properly, heart feels okay, and make sure you fill one of our forms out. And we'll begin. Excuse me. So the warm-up is just high knees for 20, butt kicks for 20, fast feet for 20, and a squat hold for 20 seconds. The rest are all 20 steps. So high knees is when you jog on the spot, or step on the spot, bring your knee right up. Butt kicks are where you flick your feet up behind you so your heel hits you in the butt. And fast feet are just quick little steps. 20, 20, 20, squat hold for 20 seconds. That's your, I guess, breathing break, but still really, really hard. 5 minutes. Now, this is a lovely thing to do just as a warm-up. And if you want to drag it out a bit longer, that's fine, but just don't make it shorter. It's not too intense. You can modify everything in this to make it less intense. So if you need to, make everything that's run a step. Just take your time, breathe through it, and pause the video now. We'll move to frame 2. This is step back lunges, 10 and 10. It's 10 right, 10 left. And then super sumos, so super wide feet for 20. And hover for 40 seconds. So step back lunges where you step 1 foot forward and you step 1 foot back. Primarily backwards movement is important. That's why they're called step back lunges. If you're not sure how to do these, by all means, look up one of the many, many, many videos that are dedicated to this. Super sumos are wide-footed squats, but just a little bit wider. Not so wide that you tear your groin out. So still comfortable, but just pushing the boundaries of your width in terms of movement. This will reduce the movement in your squat and make it feel a bit strange. Make sure your butt's going back over space, but take your time with it. And finally, hovering for 40 seconds, also known as the plank. We all know what that is. I'd like to see this done for 10 minutes, but that's got a disclaimer on it. The disclaimer is your knees should feel good the whole time. If your knees get sore on either step back lunges or the sumos, stop straight away. So I heard movement in my house. Should be asleep. I think it's a snake in the tank. We have a snake in a tank. Alrighty, pause here, guys, and get that done. Move on to round 3. This is where the weight comes in handy. Your 5 kilo weight, hold it on your chest for your sit-ups. Now, here's the trick with weighted sit-ups. If you want to make them really hard, you hold the weight against your chest as you come up. However, that can in many cases make it impossible. You don't want them to be impossible. If that becomes impossible, then push the weight up as you come up. That'll help you move. And then bring it back against you for the downward part of the movement. But make sure it's controlled. Don't drop quickly. 20 of those. Oh yes, if I do that, you can see. I'll show you this in a second, guys. Now, then 10 leg raises with alternate rotation. So it's when you lie on your back, hands under your butt, bring your legs up and then twist them gently and controllably as they come up. First right side, then left side. You do that in total of 5 times each side, 10 movements in total. Now, leg raises can be very hard on the lower back. If you have lower back pathology, it's going to be quite difficult. So if you need to change out to chain flounders and do 20, that's okay. Then 20 squats, dealer's choice. That's pin squats, pike squats, sumo squats, normal squats. One of the many varieties of squats that are out there. If you want to use one of those, that's fine. Take your time with them and enjoy them. Just quickly, guys, I want to show you what's behind me. These are our new plantation shutters. They're cool. This is my sofa. Part of my sofa. Like most people these days have a far too big a sofa. I'm sitting here under this light. Look at that, it's like the sun. Anyway, where were we? 4th round. Right. Superman for 20 seconds. Mount climbers for 20 movements, squat steps for 20, and normal steps for 100. So Superman for 20 seconds, that is where you lie flat on your front with your arms and legs off the ground for 20 seconds. Mount climbers, that's where you get yourself into push-up position, so hands, arms out straight, body over your hands, legs up behind you. Bring your knee into your opposite elbow. You can do this fast, or you can do this slow. If you find you can do it really quickly and 20 is too easy, push it out to 40. But most people will find 20, whether they do it slowly or quickly, is plenty. Squat steps. Squat down to the bottom of the movement. So your legs are at 90 degrees, if that's comfortable and okay for your knees. And then step in that position, ideally running for 20. Finally, normal sits and squat for 100. This is a good one to do for, well, good one to do for 10 minutes because nothing individually is too hard on the joints. Anything to keep an eye on there is the lower back because it's first doing some pressure on those areas. So take your time with it, enjoy it, and just make sure your back feels okay. Alrighty, guys, it takes us to Stretching. Stretching is very important. Make sure you find a good stretch video. If you need ours, let me know. Just breathe through all your stretches, nice big long breaths. Try and get a 15-second hold. And I'm a big believer in not trying to tear them apart with your stretches. So stretch to your limit, but don't try and tear past the limit. Just smooth, controlled, and strong. And finally, meditate. Now, guys, this is something, I keep talking about this and I keep recommending this, and we need to see more of this. There's a 2-minute video on here. That's a meditation video. That is 2 minutes, 120 seconds, nothing to it. All you need to do is get this and follow it, and you'll be a that bit happier in life. I strongly recommend this. All right, guys, that's about it. Have an amazing day. It's a long weekend coming up, but we will still work to put out a video on Monday. Of course, we've got tomorrow's video to go. Please just be safe over the long weekend, as they say. Don't do anything silly driving-wise or COVID-wise or drinking-wise. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.